Welcome to the Alternate History channel, where we explore alternative histories and what could have happened if things played out differently. Today we're diving into the fascinating what-if scenario of the Industrial Revolution happening in ancient Rome. Imagine the mighty Roman Empire harnessing steam power to transform their economy, infrastructure, and military power. In this video, we'll explore how this technological breakthrough would have changed the course of history and the legacy it would leave behind. So sit back and let's take a journey into an alternate timeline. What if the Industrial Revolution had taken place in ancient Rome? This may seem like an impossible scenario, but what if we could imagine a world where the Romans harnessed the power of steam and machines to revolutionize their society? In this video, we'll explore what a Roman Industrial Revolution might look like and how it could have transformed the ancient world. In our timeline, the first recorded steam engine was created by Heron of Alexandria, a Greek mathematician and engineer who lived in the 1st century AD. Heron's steam engine, known as the Aeolipile, used steam to create rotational motion. However, the Aeolipile was not used for practical purposes, and its potential was not fully realized until centuries later. In the alternate timeline where the Industrial Revolution occurred in ancient Rome, Heron's steam engine would have been recognized for its potential, and the Romans would have quickly understood the value of harnessing steam power. With access to abundant coal and iron, the Romans would have been able to develop more advanced steam engines and use them to power machines for manufacturing and transportation. As steam-powered machines become more advanced, they begin to transform the Roman economy. Factories spring up all over the empire, powered by steam engines that drive massive machines. The production of goods increases dramatically, and the price of goods drops as a result. The Roman economy becomes the envy of the world. The Industrial Revolution in ancient Rome has a profound impact on society. The rise of industry creates a new class of wealthy factory owners who have unprecedented power and influence. The working class, meanwhile, becomes more urbanized as people move from the countryside to work in factories. This leads to new social problems such as pollution, overcrowding, and poor living conditions. With their newfound industrial might, the Romans become even more powerful militarily. They are able to produce weapons and equipment at a rate never before seen in human history. This allows them to conquer new territories and expand their empire even further. If the Industrial Revolution had occurred in ancient Rome, it is likely that the Romans would have developed advanced weaponry beyond what was available in their time. Some potential weapons they may have developed include steam-powered engines, firearms, and even tanks. With the advent of steam power, the Romans may have created steam-powered war machines such as tanks, steam-powered ships, and trains to transport troops and supplies more quickly and efficiently. Firearms would also have had a significant impact on the Roman military. They would have had the ability to mass-produce firearms and other weaponry through advanced manufacturing techniques. This would have greatly increased their firepower and given them an advantage over their enemies. However, the development of firearms would also require the development of new tactics and training methods for their use, as well as new logistical strategies for supplying and maintaining the weapons. In addition to weapons, the Romans may have also developed new technologies for logistics and transportation, such as steam-powered trains and ships. This would have allowed them to move troops and supplies much faster and more efficiently than before, making them a formidable force on the battlefield. Despite their industrial might, the Romans are not invincible. The rapid growth of industry leads to a series of environmental problems, including pollution and deforestation. This, in turn, leads to soil degradation and a decline in agricultural productivity. Additionally, as the Roman Empire declined and fragmented, the centralized systems that allowed for the efficient transportation of goods and materials would have broken down. This would have made it more difficult for industries to transport their goods, leading to a decline in productivity and economic growth. As a result, the decline of the Roman Industrial Revolution would likely have occurred gradually over a period of centuries, as the various factors that had contributed to its success slowly eroded away. Eventually, without the necessary resources and infrastructure to maintain their technological advancements, the Romans would have been forced to revert back to more traditional methods of production and industry. As the Roman economy begins to falter and the empire eventually collapses. So, what if the Industrial Revolution had happened in ancient Rome? It's impossible to say for sure, but one thing is certain: it would have transformed the ancient world in profound and unexpected ways. The rise of industry would have led to a period of unprecedented economic growth and technological advancement, but it would have also created new social and environmental problems. The legacy of the Roman Industrial Revolution would be felt for centuries to come. And that concludes our journey into the hypothetical scenario of what if the Industrial Revolution happened in ancient Rome. We have explored the potential impact of Heron's steam invention on the Roman Empire's economy, military, and society, as well as its potential influence on the course of human history. While we can never know for certain what would have happened, it is fascinating to imagine the possibilities and the different paths that history could have taken. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed this exploration of an alternate reality. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.